sorry I'm not here, but if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you first chance, promise.
Catherine. I'm sorry.
How's the herd? Useless jobs. All they're good for these days is showing. Same as this great wet lettuce.
Why'd you keep them then?
Because I'm an awkward beggar, that's why. Same as you know.
On a day like this, I'm everyone's friend. Especially a beauty like you.
Hey, Tessa.
There's that pair of kites. You can tell by their forked tails. A mated pair.
Welsh eagles, my dad used to call them. Thought they were gone.
Oh. They're coming back, slowly, with a little help from their friends.
Just turning up like this.
That's how you feel. I'll just turn around and go back.
I'm glad Tess is having another foal. Not right to keep one of these beauties on their own.
She's not on her own, though, is she, eh?
We look after each other.
Any change in her eating habits?
No.
She's off colour, Henry. Out of sorts from what she usually is.
If you say so, but you must be seeing something I can't.
Resigned?
Well, decided not to renew my contract. It's a big global multinational, Mum. The animals are just units.
Well, you knew that when you accepted the job.
Sure, and I gave it a go for a while. The money they were offering, who wouldn't?
Now what?
Now I'm very much richer.
And wiser, I hope.
What about your part-time job? You still doing that?
Oh, yes, I would give that up for anything. Your father says that keeping the local farmers' books in order is one step short of flirting with them.
And is it?
My lips are sealed.
What are they doing?
Well, I was spring cleaning and I found them.
Oh, Mum.
It brought back memories. Oh, it's so good to have you back again, Tom.
Just to let you know I'm here.
Yes. I saw the car.
Used to belong to the company.
If you don't mind, I'd like you to remove the sticker. I don't want my clients to think I've been hobnobbing with some flashy drug company's rep. Mandy, I want you to walk Lofty around. Go on, that's it.
Come on, Lofty.
Good. Come on. Well done. Well, loft is as good as new.
Really? How much will it cost, Mr. Kirby?
Well, let's see now. No expensive drugs. Let's face it, you did most of the work. Let's say 10 hours helping Anna to feed and clean the animals.
Thanks, Mr. Kirby.
Off you go, go on. Well done, Lofty.
Still in the barter economy, I see.
Yes. That way Mandy gets to keep the pony.
What does your accountant have to say about that?
I don't have an accountant. Your mother does the books. Too many accountants in the world already. Not enough human beings. Go on, off you go. Go on, off. Go on, off.
Winston? Come on, Winston. Winston! Winston, come on. Come on, Winston.
So, lost your job again, have you?
No, I didn't lose it. I resigned.
Whatever.
Wasn't for me, Dad.
Since you left college, you've had what? 4 jobs? 5, if you count the brief period you spent here when you first qualified.
Which was mistake number 1.
And there was the practice in Godalming, the poodle parlour in Mayfair.
Dad, this isn't my school report we're discussing.
Quite. It's your life. And one I see lurching blindly from one dead-end job to another. What did you say?
Dad, it is my life. And I will decide what I do with it, not you.
This isn't about gaining experience for the job, is it?
Why ask me? I mean, you have all the answers already.
You're searching for something, Tom. You're just looking in the wrong places for it, that's all.
Well, whatever it is, I won't find it here working for you, Dad.
Good night to you too, you great Darton. Back up and get your head down. Always another day tomorrow.
Come on, Mabel, out of there.
Now, just a moment. You forgot my breakfast.
Not true, Noah. Your breakfast, darling. Oh, and by the way, I'll be out and about this morning. With you and Tom alone in the house, just go easy on him.
I'll be as nice to him as you are to me. All right?
Tessa? Tessa? What's wrong?
Tom Kirby!
Hello, Anna. I didn't know you were working here.
Well, I am. How long are you staying?
See how it goes.
Nobody said you were coming back, and here you are. I can't believe it. How long? Oh, no, I've already asked you that, haven't I? Right. Maybe I'll see you around. You know, down the pub.
Yeah, sure.
It's the phone. I'll take it outside. Hello, party house. Oh, hello.
How long's Anna been working here?
Oh, a few months.
I'll get him to as soon as he can.
One of the best assistants I've ever had.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She's going to make a fine vet, too.
Last time I saw her, she was pigtailed and pony mad.
Ah, These days, Anna follows in the footsteps of her teenage hero, you, Tom. One of your biggest fans, Anna. Do you know what she told me about you the other night?
Noah!
You,
It was Mrs. Hargraves. Her cat Tuffy died yesterday.
Oh, how sad. He was a nice cat.
She's buried him, but she's worried about one of her other cats, Winston.
Worried? In what way?
It's weird. Winston can't be moved from the spot in the garden where she buried Tuffy.
Well, there's nothing weird about that. Winston and Tuffy were best friends.
Best friends, 2 cats.
You find that amusing, Tom?
No, Dad, just typical of you.
Did you see who shot it?
No, but it happened on Buxton estate land.
Everybody knows there's a pair of kites nesting in the district. I told Sir Harold myself.
It's that new keeper, I bet.
All right, Henry. Thank you. Leave it with us.
Right.
Is there something else?
Well, it's about Tessa. It might do to have a look at her.
She's not ill, is she?
Not as such. Nothing I can put a finger on.
Right. Well, if it's not urgent, I'll pop in as soon as I'm free, all right?
Right.
That's it. Right. Come on, then. Come on. We must tell Clare about this. She'll want to be in on it.
It's got to be the female from the Boxton nest site. There are no other red kites inside 20 miles of here.
Well, she's going to make it back to the wild, aren't you, eh?
Well, yeah, but it's a possible disaster for the pair if we don't get her airborne soon.
Why?
Well, if the male thinks she's gone, he'll leave and find another mate.
How could this have happened? I thought the Boxton estate tolerated raptors.
Henry Meacher thinks the new keeper had a hand in it. Oh, Tom. This is Clare Summers. Tom Kirby, the son and heir.
Oh, hello. Not some overpaid drug rep, then?
And you're obviously not the VAT inspector.
Like some tea? Oh, not that mug. That's Clare's mug.
Oh, I'm very touched to my own mug. Thank you.
Which one?
Not Noah's. That's mine. You can have it.
Thank you. So what's happened?
Well, some idiot with a gun for a brain.
The wing's not badly damaged. Shock we've got to worry about.
Is that an interosseous canula? I've never actually seen that done.
One of Clare's little tricks. How long has he been there?
Since yesterday, when I buried Tuffy.
Have you given him any food?
He's just not interested, Mr. Kirby.
Will he allow you near him?
No. He goes off before I can get there. So upsetting. Normally so friendly.
He's grieving, Mrs. Hargraves.
I don't know. I've kept cats all my life. I've never seen anything like this before.
Boy. Yes, that's it. Can't have you going off your grub like this, can we, eh? There's a lot of life out there. A good sort of cat like you.
Dad taking on a partner, Mum?
Partner?
Clare Summers.
Oh, Claire. No, she's the wildlife vet. Very active locally.
Seems to know her stuff.
Oh, she does. Dad lets her use the surgery from time to time. And sometimes they pitch in together. They make a very good team. How's Catherine?
It's over, Mum.
Do you mind?
I'm fine.
Is Noah there, please?
No, he's out on a case. Mr. Kirby's going straight onto yours. Your test is definitely next on his list.
He's lucky. Nothing broken, just bruising, mild concussion.
Thank God for that.
Apparently, Mr. Kirby suffered a dizzy spell whilst driving. Has he ever complained of dizziness or feeling faint before?
No, but then he wouldn't.
Well, I suspect hypoglycemia. Low blood sugar.
Diabetes, Mum.
What?
Possibly. I'm running some tests. Once we get the results in, we'll know, I would think. Excuse me. Where do you think you're going, Mr. Kirby?
Home, of course.
I want you back in there now.
No, thanks. Never let the sun set on you in a hospital, they say. Come in with a headache, go out minus a leg.
You are concussed, Mr. Kirby. If all is well, you will be out of here in 24 hours.
Doctor, I'm sorry. I have got a practice to run. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Dad! Dad, wait!
This is plain stupid and you know it.
Dad, forget the practice. I'll handle it for now.
You, Tom?
Will you please just go back to bed?
Are you saying that you'll look after my patients until I'm fit enough?
Yes, I am saying that.
A backward practice like mine? It's a bit beneath you, I would have thought.
Dad!
Right. Henry Meacher. I was on my way to see him now.
Okay, well, I'll see him in the morning.
No, now.
I will see him first thing.
I'll ask Clare. She knows Meacher. We'll trust her.
Dad, will you please let me do this?
All right. If you insist. I'll do as the doctor ordered.
Handled shy horses before.
Shires? A horse is a horse, Mr. Meacher.
Winston, you don't live here. Come back here!
How's she feeding, Mr. Meacher? Any changes in her diet, Gracie?
Your father asked the same question. He spotted something amiss a few days back. Maybe if we talk to him...
But previous pregnancies, do you have any problems with those?
Nothing like this, never.
Okay, go. Do you make your own hay?
Some, the rest I buy in from Stan Fletcher. You know what's causing it, Dan?
I'll need samples of blood, feces and urine. Once we've had those checked out, we'll know what's going on. Okay. So, stand.
Hey, Tom. I'm glad to hear Noah's okay.
He was lucky.
Anna says you're covering for him.
That's what I thought.
No, send you out here?
In a way, yeah.
Thought so.
Is there something I'm missing here, Tom?
Did Noah send you out here to see Mr. Meacher's mare?
Why would he do that?
To give a second opinion, maybe.
Is that what you really think?
Yeah, that's how it looks to me.
Well, why don't you look again, Tom? Mr. Meacher may know who shot that red kite, so I'm here to talk to him about it. End of story.
Okay, sorry, I thought...
I got it wrong, okay?
Oh, yeah, very wrong. But as I am here, if you do need a second opinion on the Shire, feel free to ask.
Well, thanks for all your help, Val. Listen, you wouldn't mind if I drop your name a bit when I'm talking to those council imlers?
If you think it'll do any good.
Well, chair of the Heritage Committee's got to mean something, I say. You see, the point is, Kat's going to be absolutely heartbroken if we have to get rid of her birds.
I'm sure, but if you have neighbours that object to the noise...
Well, we got used to it. Well, at least I did, so why can't they? I mean, there's not much to ask, you know what I mean?
Oh, Tom! Tom, Nick Baldwin. A recent arrival at Melton.
Mr. Baldwin?
Your friends call me Nicky. So, you're Val's famous son. Staying long?
Flying visit.
Well, if you get any time, drop in on Kath and I at the Manor House. Door's always open for a friend of Val's.
If I get time.
Right. Cheers.
What time are you picking that up?
I'm on my way now.
Okay. Tell him, Mr. Meacher's mare, not to worry. I'm on the case.
All right, I'll pass on the message. You look very dishy in your blue coat, darling.
Does that duck follow him everywhere?
Yep. They were accidentally imprinted on Mr. Jasper. He thinks he's her mum.
Come on, Vera.
Mr. Kirby wouldn't be seen dead in anything like that.
Thank you, Mandy. These are the borders, Tom.
Surgery cases?
Mostly, or accident, malnutrition, dehydration. Like this head jug. Found him stuck in a drain.
Whose are the badgers?
They're from the mother dead when they were cubs, so we hand-reared them. Oh, don't look like that. They were meant to be released ages ago, but they went down with enteritis, so... Doing all right now, though.
So who pays for the treatment of all these animals?
Can't rightly say.
Winston. Val, call Mrs. Hargraves. Now. The mare's temperature was normal, you say?
Yes, but the symptoms weren't conclusive. Could be any one of a dozen different pathogens involved.
Virus, you think?
Dad, I don't like guessing. We'll know for sure tomorrow when we get the VR report on the samples.
Did you check for nasties in the feed, the hay?
Of course. Not every bale, but... The stuff in the racks was clean.
Well, if there are toxic plants in the hay, they could have been eaten weeks, if not months ago. It won't necessarily show now.
You're saying he might have been negligent?
What, Henry? No, no way. He loves that Shire. No, he's suffering as much as she is.
I'm treating the horse, Dad, not the owner.
In this case, the two are inseparable.
Each to his own.
Well, if there are poisons, we'd better get a move on. That mare's close to foaling.
I've told you what I've done. Now, if that's not good enough for you, you deal with it yourself.
Don't be so damn defensive.
Look, if you want me to treat that Shire, you will do me the courtesy of trusting my judgment.
The Land Rover. Is it back from the garage yet?
No, I told them you wouldn't need it till tomorrow.
I see.
No work, early supper, full night's rest.
Yes.
Doctor's orders.
Well, if you insist on treating me like an invalid, I suppose I'd better behave like one.
You didn't need to come, Noah. Not after the knock you took.
Oh, won't take long.
Hello, Tom.
Oh, Jimmy.
I heard you were back.
And here I am to prove it, mate.
Long stay, is it?
Not if I can help it. Have a pint of best, please, mate.
Hello, girl. What's going on, eh? Let's have a look here. Yes. That's it. Yes, it's breaking out.
Hello?
Claire?
I was hoping you'd be here. Look, about today...
Claire Summers.
Yes?
Graham Sowerby, keeper on the Boxton estate. I heard you wanted a word.
Yes. It's about a red kite that was found shot on your beat.
What's that got to do with me?
That depends on whether or not you pull the trigger, Mr. Sowerby.
You claiming I did?
You know the law and the penalties concerning protected animals. At least you ought to.
I've got a job to do.
No one's paid to break the law, Mr. Sowerby.
Meaning?
If you're shooting protected species, you're in trouble. Is that what you want?
Say what you like. But this is for nought. Anyone or anything that screws up my work has me to reckon with.
The bird's nesting on his estate.
Well, we think so. But we haven't been able to find the nesting site.
Well, I'd say if that character finds it first, he'll have him.
Yep, with no one any the wiser. Look, about today, I think...
Oh, no, it was my fault. I was completely out of order.
And I overreacted.
Well, let me buy you a pint and we'll call it quits, eh?
Okay, it's a deal.
Is Tom upstairs?
Never mind, Tom.
I need to speak to him.
Come in here.
Well?
What the hell do you think you're playing at? You've been out on a case, haven't you?
Yes, I had to look at Henry Meacher's shire.
Oh, Henry Shire, Billy's pig, Charlie's cat. One whistle and you jump to command. You're ill. You need rest.
I had to go.
You had to do no such thing. You deliberately deceived me stealing off into the night like that.
I had to attend Val. It's my job.
Stop behaving as if no one else exists, Noah. You're a bloody fool, so am I, for waiting here hour after hour, worrying myself half to death about you.
I'm sorry.
You can't keep this up. Without full-time help, you'll be carried out of here feet first.
Shush, shush, shush. Val? Don't write me off yet, eh?
It's not fair, Noah.
Look, I promise, when Tom joins the practice...
Don't you dare pressurize him.
I'm not.
He loves you. You're ill. He'll feel obliged to take it on.
Look, there's no need. I'm convinced, whatever Tom says, that eventually he'll join the practice. Now, look, I must speak to him. Where is he?
Where you should be, in bed. Noah?
It's important, Val. Tom! Ah, the Shire, Tom. It's plant poisoning. Ragwort or bracken, a few other possibles. Now, Tessa's symptoms could be induced by any of them.
Have you had the lab reports back yet?
No.
Then what proof do you have that it's plant poison?
Well, judgment based on instinct and experience. What else?
It sounds like witch doctor talk to me, Dad.
No arguments, Tom. It is a plant toxin.
Which plant?
I can't say yet. If it's ragwort, then we'll lose the mare and the foal. There's no treatment. If it's bracken, we're in with a chance. Now, our first job is to identify what she's taken, when, and how much, right? Unless that is you, with your vast experience, have a better idea. The field's as clean as a whistle, Henry.
I told you so.
The hay stem Fletcher sold you, do you remember when it was all used up?
Tessa finished it weeks back. It was just one load.
I think we should still have a look at it.
Could I have a word first, Noah, in private, like?
Oh. I'll wait by the car.
That lad of yours, I don't say he doesn't have the learning, just lacks the feel, somehow.
You don't have to worry about Tom, Henry. He's got what it takes. Should have. I put it there.
Having a moan about me, was he?
Oh, he needs reassurance, that's all.
That man is like a broody hen around that Shire horse.
Henry lost his missus 5 years ago. Since then, his animals, and his Shire especially, have been the focus of his life. Now, you can understand that, can't you, Tom?
Do you know what? I am trained to treat animals, not people.
Fair enough. But not enough. Never forget the people factor, Tom.
Dad.
It's the mate of the shot bird. It has to be. Follow it, Tom. Quick, now. I'll wait here. Go on.
Gotcha. Thank goodness he hadn't packed his bags yet.
Yes, we've still got a chance to reunite them. We need your help, Stan.
If you've come about that hay you sold Henry.
Have you spoken to him?
That's right. He rang to check up about it.
Was the hay from your own meadows?
What do you mean?
It's important we know this, Mr. Fletcher.
I sell only first-class hay.
Look, you cut and bale hay for others on contract. Now, was any of that on the load you sold Henry? We're not wanting to blame anyone, Stan.
Then what?
Well, in order to help Henry's Shire, we need to know what poisoned her.
One of my new lads bunged in some hay cut at Melton, you know, to make up the load. I wasn't here when it happened.
Where exactly at Melton?
Meadow behind the manor house. Belongs to that new bloke, one with the ruddy peacocks.
Well, there's no bracken or ragwort here. Ah, we found our culprit. Horsetail.
Ah! Hello, Mr. Kirby. Tom?
Mr. Baldwin.
Yeah.
Lovely gardens you have, not to mention the peacocks.
Yeah, Kath always says the gardens are a pivotal feature of the house. So peaceful.
Hi.
Mrs. Baldwin, this is my son Tom. Mrs. Baldwin.
Yes, Nicky said you might drop in.
Oh, Dimitri, calm down. We're all friends here. He's a Russian dog, you know.
Yes. You don't get many borzois in the village.
Yeah, well, Kath and I got him to protect the peacocks.
Haven't lost one yet, so Dimitri must be a real tiger.
Yeah, brilliant, I'd say.
Oh, look at us all standing here. Nicky, where's your manners? At least offer our guests a drink.
Actually, we're here on official business.
Oh, yes?
How do you mean, official?
That hayfield of yours at the back, Mr. Baldwin, is it true that it was cut and baled earlier this summer?
Yeah, it was no use to us. We just gave it away to needy horses and such.
I'm afraid it's full of toxic plants.
Toxic? How do you mean, toxic?
Poisonous, Nicky.
It's full of this. Horsetail. It was baled up in your hay.
The result is one dangerously ill mare and the possible loss of her valuable foal.
Yeah, I wasn't to know that, though, was I?
Well, you know now, don't you, Mr. Baldwin?
Oh, I do I? It's like that, is it? Well, it wasn't my fault, was it, Kath?
Oh, it sure isn't mine.
Well, it was your idea to give the stuff away, free, like.
Oh, I didn't say to fill it full of toxics, did I, Nicky?
Look, I'm sure you meant well. But if you are thinking of giving away your hay in the future from that field, first you must get rid of the weed. It's a killer, you see. Well, that's all right.
Lab report on the samples from Mr. Meach's shire.
Oh, what's it say?
It's plant poison.
Lucky guess.
Do you ever guess wrong?
All the time. But rarely with animals.
How long have you been working around here?
Well, with Wildlife Welfare Trust. About a year. Before that, I did a stint with a wild animal practice.
And before that?
Before that, marriage.
No. You married?
Was. It lasted 18 months. A classic case of marry in haste, repent at leisure.
Your husband?
Well, ex-husband. He's one of us, by the way. He's a vet.
Where's he now?
Stick a pin in a map of Africa. You have as much idea of his whereabouts as me.
I don't mean to pry.
And don't. It's just the dust is still settling, you know.
Sure. So do you think you can set up in practice around here?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. So I've decided this is pretty much where I want to be. How about you?
Can't say.
That. Something.
Claire.
What do you know about this fellow Sowerby?
Very ambitious. On his own patch up north, Sowerby was reckoned very good at what he does. Last job he did, though, ended up in tears.
Why? What happened?
He was sacked. Can't have done his reputation much good.
You got any idea why?
I'd say he failed to provide enough game for the shoots.
Maybe that's why he's declared war on the red kites. You know, fear of losing his job.
But kites rarely prey on live animals. They mainly eat carrion.
Yeah, but would Sowerby know that?
Well, obviously not.
Well, I think it's time it was spelled out to him. Along with a few other home truths.
Mr. Sowerby.
You two, is it?
Shows of you close to the nesting site of the red kites.
If anything happens to those birds, Mr. Sowerby, you'll lose your job. And besides.
Can't lose my job for doing my job.
If you knew your job as well as you think you do, you'd know those kites are no threat to your stock.
That's what you say.
They eat carrion. Dead animals, not live pheasants.
No birds of prey on my beat. Got it? Jimmy, another pint.
What about bird watchers, Mr. Sowerby? See, red kites are very rare, and if word gets out that there's one on your patch, then there'll be a whole army of twitchers down disturbing your birds.
Not if there's nothing for them to watch.
No, but they'll have seen the photograph because we will make sure that they do. Red kites are a protected species. Any harm comes to them on your estate, the buck stops with you.
My word against yours, so what?
Yeah, but it's not just my word, it's also my father's. And he knows your boss. Terrible thing, the old boy network.
If those kites are shot or go missing, you'll be charged and you'll lose your job.
It'll look good on your form sheet, wouldn't it?
Hartley House?
Please. Get Noah and tell him she started early. Tessa is aborting her foal.
The foal's alive.
But?
As it's premature, it'll be weaker. And it's also lying wrong.
How bad?
Facing the wrong way. It's also on its back instead of its stomach.
I'll fetch the hot water.
Right, Tom. Tom, the first step is to turn the foal back on its stomach. And then fetch it out backwards.
Backwards? Not head first?
No. It's too difficult. And it'll take too long to accomplish. Have you ever foaled an animal of this size before?
No, Dad.
Well, the foal can only be turned while Tessa's on her feet. If she goes down while we're at it, it's curtains. She'll be too weak to get up again.
But, Dad, if you deliver the foal backwards and it gets stuck and the head's still inside when it starts breathing, then it'll suffocate.
All the more reason to foal it before the mare goes down.
Dad, you're not well enough for this.
Dad! You're too ill. This is just stupid. Let me have a go.
Well, we're nearly there. And you better hurry it. The contractions are definitely weakening. Can you feel the hind legs?
No, hang on. Okay. Come on. Yep, got both.
Right. Now take it steady. And pull. Keep your legs together.
Movement.
Right. Now time it. Wait for the contractions. And then pull.
Come on, girl. It's all right.
She stopped pushing, Dad.
Pull!
No, nothing.
Rose. Or we'll lose it. Well, it's alive, but it's not breathing. Come on, come on. It's breathing.
There's my Tess.
Come on now. For now, we leave them be. They need time together to get acquainted. Well done, you. Oh, that's some night, I tell you.
Sorry we're early. No, you must have been in the Alderton by now. Mr. Kirby.
Mr. Baldwin, Mrs. Baldwin, the surgery's not open yet.
Yeah, but this is an emergency.
All right, all right. What is it you want?
It's Dimitri.
Yeah, Kath and I need to discuss what to do. I mean, I know he's a Russian, but there's no call for him to behave like a monk at a banquet. Do you know what I mean?
No.
A strict discipline regime, Mr. Kirby. That's what's needed, if you ask me. And if you can recommend one, then Kath and I will address the issue forthwith.
I'm not quite sure yet what Dimitri's supposed to have done.
Well, last night, basically, he killed and ate Kath's peacocks, Mr. Kirby, and it's not on.
How could you, Dimitri?
Yes.
Stand back a bit, please. Please let her mate still be there.
Not again. Noah! Noah! Can you come here, please, Noah?
Not again.
Mrs. Hargraves, this is your cat.
Yes.
And he does live here.
Yes, but he seems to prefer living with you.
Does he? Well, he's wrong. Winston, you cat, this Mrs. Hargraves, this home. Hmm? Now keep him here.
I'll try.
I want no excuses, no arguments. He stays, I go.
It's very good.
You have to let them know who's boss.